What's up, guys? It's Dizzy doing a quick tarot reading while I'm waiting for this job to get back to me. Wants me to do like audio recording. It's the thing you gotta do like to get by, and I'm gonna do that. But I know like I don't like waiting for stuff because I get like I don't want to waste time. When I usually do in my tarot videos or my outdoor things, like I don't want my life to be around like some other job that I have to do to get by and clear my overdraft and stuff, you know. So like I come up with this question for today's tarot reading is for like everyone. It can be what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for before our transformation is complete? So, it's not a predictive thing. Oh, by the way, that's my website on the right. If you want to do your own little tarot reading, you can check that out. But yeah, because I feel like I don't know how good the audio is on this OBS studio. I got this microphone. Maybe I need another headset, um, but I can't afford to buy another one at the moment. Um, Not just for the tarot videos, because I do all kinds of videos. I do travel, vlogging outside. I like to get outside as well. So yeah, I don't know what the audio. It takes a while to pick up, and I don't know if there's like a buzzing noise. I can't afford all these fancy things. Until your channel's doing really well. I've mixed my cards up now. Like I've put them so some are like reversed before because the death card's got a stamp on it, so I always know what it is. But if I reverse it, then it, makes everything random. I don't know how it got a stamp on the back, maybe in the factory. So let's go with that question. Yeah, I don't even know what to eat today because I don't want to do loads of preparing food when I want to get that job done later. You need peace and quiet for things like this as well, like making videos. So let's pull the first card anyway. What are we waiting for before our transformation is complete? That's a bit of a mouthful. Waiting for before. So it'll be like some kind of energy to show up, or opportunity like this job offer, or if you're like looking for a relationship and you need something complete before you're confident and stuff. It could be like a cosmetic surgery you're waiting for. Like me before, like I had to get my tattoo cover up to feel confident. So it can relate, this reading can, it can apply to different situations. At my website, Tarot Signs, I always say it's not to be confused with zodiac signs. It's just I use tarot as like signs for how I can navigate the day and stuff. Like I use graffiti outside, different things I see. It helps me stay balanced through all the confusion. So I've shuffled these quite well. I'll make this like a quick reading so I can get back to this card. Looked like it kind of wanted to jump out. Let's use the top one that was going to jump out. Oh, it's this one again. Oh, that's good. I like this one when it came up before. The Six of Pentacles, look. So while we waiting for, and that looks appropriate as well. It looked like it wanted to jump out. And notice we get repeats as well, and I shuffle them well. But I've made a book look, so instead of having to go back over my thumbnails and stuff to see which cards showed up before, so I just show there, like, with, it's a bit blurry, but like Five of Cups you can see, and all the ones, so I can see which ones are showing up often. So okay, let's see what it says anyway. What are we waiting for? Ask ChatGPT what it means. Six of Pentacles, sorry, that Six of Pentacles showed up again. First, this reading. Yeah, so you can see he's got my webcam. It should go back a bit so you can see me better. You can see he's got like scales in one hand, and he's tossing some coins in this other guy's hand. So it's like, let's see what ChatGPT says. I'm not sure what the exact word was before, but it was, it's kind of like things balancing out, like almost like justice. We've had the Justice card twice as well now, recently. So what we're waiting for before our transformation is complete. So we're waiting for the scales to rebalance. If you've been suffering because of some kind of ailments or like relationship problem from the past, like everything's going to rebalance now and you're going to get your chance. Like, that's not a false hope or anything. Don't take this as like a definite. Just keep working on yourself, and that's what you're aiming towards. That's what I'll say. That's what we're aiming towards. That's not what we're expecting as a definite. That's just we're hoping for. I don't know why ChatGPT's. Yeah, that's an important one to show up first, especially with the question, what are we waiting for before our transformation is complete? Six of Pentacles is very clear in this position. It's not about giving more, it's about receiving fairly. In this context, the card is saying transformation completes when energy, effort and resources start flowing back to you, not out of you. When support is balanced, not conditional, not delayed, not guilt-based. When you're no longer in the role of the one enduring, proving or holding it together alone. This card often shows a figure deciding who receives help, which is key here. It suggests a shift in position, not just circumstances, from scraping by to being met, from waiting to exchange, from imbalance to reciprocity. So what are you waiting for? Not permission, not another lesson, not more patience. you're waiting for material and energetic reciprocity to begin, the moment where effort is finally matched. That also ties cleanly into your frustration around food, money, food, stability, and grinding. The tarot isn't spiritual bypassing this, it's pointing right at it. In short, the next phase doesn't start with another trial. It starts when the scales tip back towards you, and the fact this card keeps repeating, that usually means this is close and non-negotiable. So that's not just talking about me. You can apply this symbolism to your situation. Like perhaps you've been putting a lot of effort into like getting a new position at your job, and someone else has been getting all the attention, but finally, some manager is seeing your worth, or someone new has taken the position of manager, and they're finally recognizing that the effort that you're putting in, and perhaps you'll get a raise. So I'm just trying to apply it to different situations, or in the dating scene. Perhaps you've been chasing after one person and they can't see your value, but someone else has walked into the picture now. So fairness has come along, and it's finally clicking together. You're getting your share of attention, but from someone else now. I don't know. Let's not make this too long, this video. I don't know why I like it when the camera's like dead on me, but then it cuts off half my head there. Alright, so let's get the second card. We always do 4, because 4, stability. I mean, with 3, it's a bit vague, I find. You get a story, don't you, with 3, but you don't really get a grounding sort of plan that you can organize your day, that you can look back on. It's almost like part of the story's incomplete. Like ChatGPT said before, to like the 4th card is like a confirmation, maybe of an action that you need to take. Like the first 3 tell the story, and then the 4th one tells you what to stay aware of. 5's a bit too much. So how are we going to get the second card? Well, this one seems to be making its way out, so that's how I go by it, usually from the middle. The 7 of Wands again, reversed this time. This 2 repeats today, and I've shuffled them well, 7, and I like 7 of Wands as well. That sounds like a 7 of Wands is a lucky 7, and it's almost like a manifestation card. I mean, some days. Oh, I forgot to tell ChatGPT it was reversed, upside down. See, I'm doing it like that now. If I have some cards upside down, uh, it's totally random. So I turn it around for now, but we know it was reversed, just so you can see the picture. Because he's standing on higher ground already. Like yesterday was all the other day it was all completely new cards that I hadn't pulled before. I don't like this because I forgot to tell ChatGPT that it was reversed. And it likes to freeze when you do a really long chat. Trying to shuffle my cards really well. So then if repeats come out like they do, it's totally random. It's not to do with that I didn't shuffle them well. That's completely annoying that ChatGPT freezes. Let's see if I can start a new chat. Page unresponsive. See, I can't even use ChatGPT on my phone because that's what's doing this this tripod showing the cards. It's gonna take forever. Started to pick back up again now. So we got the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So we're kind of waiting for balance to be restored so that we're not struggling, so to speak. You know, finally some little justice is going to balance out. And then the 7 of Wands, you're already on higher ground, like mentally or with your aspirations and your boundaries and things like that, and your skills. I want ChatGPT's take on it, so that I'm not being too vague. So that's an excellent start. And so the question is, what are we waiting for before our transformation is complete? So we're waiting for that little bit of rebalancing. And then we've got the 7 of Wands, so that is basically kind of like our charisma and our skills, our higher self, so to speak. So those are 2 excellent cards to come up first. And with the last 2 cards that we pull, I might have to do it impromptu, just from my own thoughts, because ChatGPT is taking forever. So those are 2 excellent cards to come up first, and there are. The reversal changes the tone a lot, and in a relieving way. 7 of Wands reversed in this position is not about being overwhelmed or defeated. It's about standing down because the fight is no longer required. Given the sequence 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity being met, fair exchange, 7 of Wands reversed, lowering the guard, no longer needing to defend. The message is you're not meant to keep holding the line anymore. ChatGPT always sometimes comes up with similar stories, but personally I think that's more of a progress lineup so far. Upright, the 7 of Wands is I must defend my ground. Reversed it is I don't need to fight to keep my ground anymore, it's already mine. Alright, that sounds good actually. The pressure phase is ending, not escalating. You're being asked to release vigilance, not effort. Constant self-protection is no longer necessary for what's coming next. Importantly, reversed here does not mean give up your boundaries. It means stop bracing, stop anticipating attacks, stop living in defense posture. In the context of your question, what are we waiting for before transformation is complete? The answer now is very clean. You're waiting to feel safe enough to relax your guard, not complacent, not naive, just no longer clenched. Yeah. Support can reach you without being filtered through defense. You allow receipt without scanning for strings. Your energy shifts from holding to inhabiting. That's a release signal, not a warning, and the fact this card flipped reversed after appearing upright before, that usually marks the moment of transition itself, because I had the 7 of Wands the other week, couple of readings back. I had both these cards. I don't know if they were in the same reading before. I've had both of them recently. So, what are we going to pull for the third card? Still got a bit of a blocked up nose from the cold weather. Alright, should we just pull one? How are we going to shuffle them well? Yeah, I don't know what other people's readings are like, but I personally do it as like a kind of a thing for myself. But I don't, I'm not too performative with it. I'm not giving people false hope like, oh, you know, I'm not trying to read people through the screen in a like I guess some people put up, yeah, like how would you do a reading that's specific for one person through the screen? I don't know, I think some people use some like fanciful language in it, like to gain people's hope, and in this channel we're kind of just practical. You know, we're vibing with the reading, and you can apply it to your situation. And then there's my website if you want to do a little card reading on there. I'm gonna put more resources as well. I got like a numerology calculator that I'll have to put on there when I get time. I don't think we're going to get anything to jump out. I tried to pull the one that slid out at first, which was the 6 of Pentacles. Let's just pull this one out the middle. That's how I usually do it. Ooh, the Three of Swords. Reversed. That's a new card. But it can mean heartache. I've already gone through that recently. It can mean heartache. It's got like a raining cloud in the background. I know what that little symbol is. In the corner. It's like a scribble. That's all it tells us. Alright, so it was reversed. We should be... I'm turning them around. Because they look a bit weird if when I put the thumbnail out, it's not going to be reversed, because the Three of... that is a very significant pull, especially reversed. The Three of Swords reversed is one of the cleanest indicators of healing after prolonged pain. Yeah, I did prolonged pain. The last 7 months has kind of been, well, the last 10 years. Not denial, not bypassing, but release. In your spread, the context. Alright, it's still loading slow. I'll wait for that a sec. We haven't had anything from the major arcana in this video yet. It's very slow loading. Give me time to shuffle cards a bit. I don't know, should we keep doing them with the some cards reversed? Gives it a little bit of extra meaning, I suppose. I think so. I don't like things being too vague. I like chance, you know, that gives us the, that's obviously how it works. With the signs, I call it signs. This is how I navigate. But when the signs show up, I like them to be precise. My phone's on 10% battery. There we are. In your spread context, Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, nourishment, being met. Seven of Wands reversed, standing down, no longer defending. The Three of Swords reversed, the wound finally loosening its grip. Yeah, because I had a slight wound that someone poked over Christmas. It had already closed up, and they came and tried to poke it again. Simply put, you're not waiting for more heartbreak to be processed. Yeah, because I put a clean cut on it then. When they tried to poke it at Christmas, I made sure they couldn't poke it again. You know, you need to do that sometimes. Block and move on. I did block them, and they coming back with another number, so I changed my number. You're not waiting for more heartbreak to be processed, you're waiting for emotional contraction to finish unwinding. Upright, the Three of Swords is acute pain, betrayal, grief that cuts. Yeah, because I said it looks like heartbreak, but it was reversed. Uh, Reversed is grief moving out of the body, sorrow no longer defining the present, the mind stopping its replay loop. The card reversed often shows up when you've already understood the pain, you already endured it, and now the system is ready to let go. Not forget, not excuse, just stop carrying it forward. In answer to your question, what are we waiting for before transformation is complete? The cards now say you were waiting for the guard to lower, the Seven of Wands reversed, the exchange to rebalance, Six of Pentacles, and the heart to unclench enough to receive again. This isn't about time anymore, it's about permission to feel relief without guilt. So that could apply to job opportunities as well as romance. You know, you've suffered unfairness at your job, and now you can move forward feeling worthy. You endured your trials. Right. Yeah, the cycle of sorrow is already done its job. What's next isn't another test. It's re-entry. Okay, so let's pull the last card so I'm not rambling too long. You know, these tarot videos are kind of just me doing my thing. Not meant to impress. Oh, where's the camera gone now? What's up? That's really weird. The Droid cam. Oh, it's an IP camera, but it's disappeared now off my. How can it disappear off the screen? Or if I stop it and start it again? We're almost finished. Let's try restarting it, see if it shows up there. Yeah, we're almost finished now. So let's pull the last card. How are we gonna... We haven't had any jumpers today. Usually just... This one's making its way to the middle. Like it wants to come out, look. What is it? It looks like a wand, I just got a glance at it. Yeah, wand. Five of Wands. I don't know what they're doing there. Looks like they're dancing. So nothing from the major arcana today. Is the last card. Nothing from the major. What could this mean? I let it come out because it was making its way out of the pack. So I'm just going to go with it. I'll be honest, I was hoping the Wheel of Fortune card was going to come out today while we're waiting for our transformation to be complete. Five of Wands. That's gone off again. The Five of Wands as the final card answers the question almost bluntly. in this position, it's saying the last thing to fall away is noise, not danger. 5 of Wands isn't real threat, it's background. Alright, that's fair enough then. Still a pretty good reading, with the 6 of Pentacles showing up first. So I would put it that you're waiting for balance to be restored, fairness, you're already on higher ground. 7 of Wands. Heartbreak is already, and things has already been released, because that was upside down. So it's reversed. And now we're just waiting for the background noise to go away. Like as people competing with you and stuff. Background conflict, competing energies, see, that's what ChatGPT said. Friction, chaos, people pulling in different directions. Internal restlessness from being surrounded by mismatch. As the last card, it means you're not waiting for one more big event. You're waiting for turbulence to lose relevance. The transformation completes when you stop engaging with unnecessary struggle. Put together, the spread reads like this. 6 of Pentacles, fair support and nourishment must begin flowing. 7 of Wands, you no longer need to stay defended. 3 of Swords, because that was reversed, 7 of Wands. 3 of Swords reversed, the heart is releasing stored pain. 5 of Wands, lingering chaos fades when you stop wrestling it. Am I repeating these things? The moment you stop, what are we waiting for before transformation is complete? The moment when you stop treating friction as something you must resolve. Not every clash needs your energy, not every noise needs interpretation. Not every disturbance is meaningful. This card says the final phase ends when you choose clarity over engagement. And that fits exactly with what you've been feeling. Tired of struggle, tired of proving, tired of reacting. Once the inner and outer noise settles even slightly, the shift happens fast. It shows disengagement as the final unlock. Alright, so I thought that was alright for today. It was just a quick video while I was waiting for this job that I better go and check now. So good luck everyone, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.